everyone, welcome to the Talkshow CX Insights. There's a word that buzzes around, artificial intelligence. AI is prevalent in our day-to-day lives. From virtual assistants to chatbots to recommendation systems, AI is everywhere. However, this projects a potential risk and a need to govern AI. Today, I am joined by Umang Thakur, Vice President Research at Quadrant Knowledge Solutions, to share his views on EU AI Act 2023. Hi Umang, thank you for joining in. So can you explain us why is there a need to govern AI, and if there is, what is this EU AI Act about?
Thanks for having me here, Bhavna. Interesting question. I was recently reading about an interview with Christopher McQuarrie, director of Mission Impossible 7, in which he claimed that AI was the next step up from the previous threats Ethan Hunt and his crew faced in the franchise. Now, this is fiction, but a key observation in that interview was that McQuarrie's comment, I understand that AI would have been too intellectual for most viewers just a few years ago. It now fits within the Mission Impossible franchise, and since it's becoming increasingly present in people's life. So, which brings me to this thought that, AI poses several important questions. Most will agree that artificial intelligence holds both enormous potential benefits and serious risk. And there is a need to balance this factor. Now I will answer the question, what is EU AI? So on Friday, December 8th, 2023, after months of intensive negotiations, the European Parliament and Council reached political agreement on the European Union Artificial Intelligence Act, which is regarded as the first comprehensive legal framework on artificial intelligence. Now, the EU AI Act applies the broad definition laid down by Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, which defines intelligence AI system as a machine-based system that can, for a given set of defined objectives, make predictions, recommendations, decisions, influencing real or virtual environments. This groundbreaking piece of legislation represents the EU's goal of setting the standard for comprehensive legal support for the reliable and responsible use of AI systems. Because it covers all AI systems that affect people, regardless of whether they're developed or deployed, it also has significant global implications.
Now that you have explained what EU AI Act is about, can you tell us that who does this apply to and what are the exceptions?
Right. So, the EU AI Act applies to all systems impacting people in the EU, whether these AI systems are built and operated from within the EU or from elsewhere. What it does not apply to is public authorities in non-EU countries and international organizations that have law enforcement and judicial cooperation agreements with EU. It also does not apply to AI systems that are used for the purpose outside the scope of EU lawmaking authorities, such as military or defense. And finally, it does not apply to AI systems that were specifically developed and used for the sole purpose of scientific research and discovery.
So Umang, what are the steps that businesses can take to prepare for these regulations?
For businesses, I believe there are three critical aspects that they need to look at. First and foremost, an AI governance plan ought to be put in action. Strong strategies should be in line with business goals and pinpoint the parts of the company where AI can have the biggest impact on organization's strategic objective. Next, it should be taken into consideration to construct a framework of policies and procedures designed to guarantee that only compatible models are created and deployed. Finally, it's important for businesses to take a worldwide view of the strategy. And let's be very honest, the EU AI Act won't be the only international regulations created to manage the dangers associated with AI and foster confidence. So it's imperative to take into account EU AI fundamental principles and keep a watch on how other regulatory requirements may develop. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Umang, for being here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Stay tuned for more such videos across CX Insights. Thank you.